It's not specifically all mine, but I've been spending a decent amount of time in it.
I like it. I like the lava lamp. One more.
It was nice, but this is like way.
Oh yeah. Totally being creepy. I'm sorry.
No problem. Dude, that's so cool. I was totally creeping on other people also.
I love spying on people. Then they find me and they're like,
I know it. No, this is
sorry.
You gotta check out this hiding spot. It's a great
so
little corner
good.
to go out of.
I know. I got you from over there.
Oh,
You didn't even see me. I was all sneaky as shit.
You know, it's so, I just had her take a few selfies of me from out there or whatever. But it's, yeah, you know, this is like a big moment for us, like the three of us, and doing this, and it's our second one, and I definitely want to like feel like I'm here,
Yeah.
you know, and know that I was. So thank you so much. I totally appreciate you guys
I
documenting.
hope other people are as cool with it because I don't want to like be ruining any
Oh, you know what?
vibes or...
At the first one, I was like filming people sleeping and like, totally. It's. I mean, you know, you used your discretion.
I try to
or
be
whatever, but.
like as invisible as possible. You know? But sometimes I feel like I'm really invasive.
Well, that whole thing is a documentary and video. That's that whole thing that you deal with. Yeah, and I know the feeling of like being behind it, being in front of it, and when you're behind it and you're so like when I was just filming right now, I got so wrapped in like the video, and all of a sudden I looked away. I was like, oh my god, I'm here. You know, I'm in. This is all happening around me right now. You know, you get like lost in the screen.
It is so weird. It takes you out of the. Oh, I'm recording still. I hear there's a camera. I hear there's a camera.
There's
I don't know
one
if it's
there.
on or not. This one's on though.
It was on. It was blinking. Yeah. How are you?
Wait.
Oh my god.
Fucker.
Holy shit. Wow.
I love it. I do. You know what's fucked up is like, I don't. Okay, so there's very few people, but there's a few people where it doesn't matter. Like, I don't have to know your life. Like, I don't fucking, like, I don't know you.
It doesn't matter.
Dude.
It doesn't matter.
But I know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be 26 in 4 days. My birthday's on April 16th. Today's April 12th. And it's so weird to find yourself like, oh, I'm almost 26. Like, you know, one day you're 18 and you're going off to college and like, blink of an eye and, you know, oh my god. I mean, just the past, like, I mean, I can only speak from an eye perspective, and every story I'm going to tell is going to be like about my own life, and it can sound like, oh, he's so like into himself and he's so, you know, egotistical, whatever. But I think there's this collective shift towards introversion going on right now. I think a lot of people are just tuning into their own antennas, you know, from within or whatever. So I feel like when I talk about myself, like, I feel like a lot of people have that same urge, like, because, you know, we're all in our heads all the time, whatever. Clearly we have conversations with ourselves, you know, constantly. Everybody does. Hi. What up, man?
Are you gonna set your video back up?
Yeah, I was just recording.
Oh shit, cool.
Yeah, that was a split I was gonna have to deal with at one point, because like this is my only video camera and using it for the thing, but I also want to like capture moments and so I'll like go back and forth. Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do. I'll just go.
Hey Matt, it's something I think about all the time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've offended people by like not answering the phone certain times, or like in college, you know, I was like very much like alone. I would stay in my room just to decompress and then go out and do the social thing, whatever. But I felt like I wasn't like allowed to be introverted without hurting people's feelings or something like that.
It's true.
Yeah.
There's such a tension between wanting to care for others and give to others and make others people's experiences more full by being present for them, and the tension between, but like, you know, I'm in the middle of my one and only life at the same time, and if there's like a moment going on over here that's like just it sounds funny, but if it's like, if this over here is like more beautiful and true and honest and like is like pulling me stronger, like, you know, and what we have going on is just kind of, you know, day to day, blah blah blah, like I'm gonna choose that, you know, because in the end the race is only with yourself, you know, and you're the only person you wake up to and go to sleep with every single night of your entire life. So when I'm going to sleep and I'm thinking about my day and, you know, what choices I made and why did I make those choices, like, I'm gonna go for my gravity, you know, I'm gonna go for what's just pulling me naturally from here, you know, it's pulling me this way. I may be thinking this way, but if I'm getting pulled this way, you know, it's weird because there's that whole like, usually like the head follows the body, or the body follows the head, like move the head and the body follows, which is true, but sometimes, you know, sometimes I get pulled this way and the head follows the heart, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, but it's funny, even just moments like that where all of a sudden you're like, I had this whole conversation with nobody, but wait, that was 2 minutes? No, that was a half an hour? Wait, I don't know, but then I just keep talking. But yeah, I'm currently like just channeling like the thoughts that are going through my brain and out my mouth. There's almost no filter right now for me, which is amazing. This is the first time I've ever been in this circumstance where it's just, oh wait, but there's also this whole element of the camera and everything, and of course I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that I even am on camera and break whatever wall and, you know,
climb the fourth wall.
And also, like, who am I talking to right now? I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to this circumstance, but I'm also talking to anyone who may ever view this in the future or in the past, or, you know, in whatever way, shape, or form this abstraction of this moment is gonna end up wherever. So hi to the rest of infinity at the same time. All people, future, past, whatever. You know, and I think that's another thing that's so fascinating about our culture and our existence and this time and place in 2014, and, you know, we're post 2012, like, oh my god, we survived, and here we are, and now what are we doing? Like, the world didn't end, shit, you know, we have to keep on living and keep finding reasons to live and be alive, and even, you know, wake up in the morning and whatever. Like, you have to fight for those reasons every single day. That's never a question that's answered finally. That's like an eternal evolving question that you have to come up, with new answers all the time. That's like what life is coming up with new answers for the same question. Coming up with new and different answers for why. Like, why here? Why now? Why am I doing this? Why am I gonna, you know, keep looking forward and wait for tomorrow, or not wait for tomorrow and live for today? But past, present, and future is like, I think there's a lot of people who are very like, we need to pay attention to the present right now. Like, the present is getting a lot of attention, but I think and they're like, don't live in the future, you know, that makes you anxious, and don't live in the past, that makes you nostalgic and sad. But somehow I even think we need to encompass all of that in the like, it's not only about the present, because the present is made up of the past, and the present, like, is made from the future. The future gets pulled into the present and then pushed into the past or whatever. It's like, it has to be all future, all past, all in the present. You know, it's like all of existence, ever, before, to come, now. And I don't think there's anything left to say after that. Q Costa. Hey dude, perfect timing.
The GoPro died.
Well, I don't know if it is.
And there's so much more that gets captured in gesture, in visual, in intonation, in the tone of my voice, and the speed at which I'm talking, and how much attention I'm giving to the words, and, you know, that compared to like written words on the page. Yeah, there is also a lot of information in like handwriting, and I'm very fascinated by handwriting styles, and, you know, little bits that make one person's different from another, and why, and, you know, just thinking about the essence of people's nature and how it gets translated into abstract documentations and forms. Like, yeah, I don't know, how essence is made real, essence made physical. It's weird. It's something I think about a lot. Haven't found a lot of answers for yet, but